things just fall in pleasant place because man was created to attract things. Things supposed to gratify towards you, not to pursuing things. So we have been on this particular training called the logic of wealth creation, the 7 logic of wealth education, right? We have been on it for some time now. 7 logic of wealth education. 7 logic of wealth education. So we have been on this. So we always tell us, we define that logic is arrangement of sequence of an event for a desirable outcome. So once you can arrange, once you can understand that arrangement of anything that can give you the desired result you want, you'll be patient with the process. So you can never be patient in a process whose logic you don't understand. So we now went ahead and define wealth as wealth to become virtues. 10 of virtues. Those things already embedded in you. The virtues like vitality, fidelity, love, kindness, peace, all those things, talent, gifting, all those things that God embedded in you when God created man, when your father and your mother gave birth to you, you came to this world with those virtues. And those virtues are always in a raw material. They're always raw material that's already inside of you, and they cannot come out on their own. They can never come out on their own because they're all raw material. So they need to be refined. They need to be converted into value. So the process of converting into value is why we need education. You know, education. Education is from the word called edusera, meaning to draw from within, to draw from inside out. That means you are not educated, you don't even identify, you don't even know how to draw from inside out. So that is why we need education, of course, to draw those raw material, convert it, the process of converting it into value, turn of value of product or services for mankind that solves a problem. So if you don't go out and actually know how to educate yourself to draw through training, through teaching, through understanding, through process, you cannot be reformed. If you don't know, you can die. You can come and discover your own virtues on time. Some will discover it late. Some will never even discover at all. They will still go to grave 100% full, as if they never, of course, they never came to this world. So we went ahead to start talking about the 7 logic of wealth education. So the first logic we talked about yesterday was the logic of wealth creation. So we talked about the logic of wealth creation. So we went ahead and said that the logic of wealth creation. So we define wealth as virtues. We talk about creation as a process of converting the virtues into what? Value. So if you don't know how to convert your wealth into value, you don't even identify. So you must identify that you are blessed, that you're a millionaire, that you have this, of course, talent, gifting, ideas already embedded in you, that is solving problem, that can solve problem for the world, and the world is waiting for you to actually bring it up to light. Because you see, anybody you see today that produce anything that give them fulfillment, they actually sat down and bring out the virtues already embedded inside of them, and they actually brought it to light. And that is why they have fulfillment. Because if it doesn't come from inside of you, you can have achievement to car, house, all those achievements, but you cannot give fulfillment. You can achieve your dreams, but you cannot achieve destiny. And you can actually have some level of success, but you never have a succession plan to do that. So today we start from the second logic of wealth. We said that the first one logic is called foundational logic. And foundational logic is very important because for you to succeed on this earth, those 4 foundational logic is non-negotiable. It's something you cannot do without. Then the last 3 logic is called transcendental logic. So that means those ones is important because you will not live on earth forever. You will leave the earth one day, maybe 1 million years or 5 million years, So, but what happens if you leave the earth? Because God did not send you here by mistake. God sent you here by divine selection to improve the earth and improve the earth by creating something that become better. So today we start from the second logic of wealth education, and that second logic is called the logic of entrepreneurship. So the logic of being an entrepreneur. That's the logic of entrepreneurship. So entrepreneur. So that's the second logic of becoming an entrepreneur. So let's start from there today. If I started about today's class, let's write this one down. An entrepreneur is someone who is so passionate about improving his product or services. An entrepreneur is someone who is so passionate about improving his product or services. An entrepreneur is someone who is so passionate. An entrepreneur is someone who is so passionate. An entrepreneur is someone who is so passionate about improving his product or services. And yesterday I tried to tell us some things that all of us are all entrepreneurs. How you know that when we are growing up, we try to rearrange things. 3 children right now. So the last one is like to arrange things the way he wants. You arrange anything, he wants to scatter it and rearrange it back for you. It's like when he goes to where her mom packed her kit, makeup kit. So the young man will just bring everything down and start arranging. That means once you always improve things, you are an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is someone who is passionate about improving, is passionate about his product or services. So, And most entrepreneurs, they forget to make money because they're just passionate. So that's why you can see so many serial entrepreneurs. They're broke and poor because they're just focusing about, I want this product to be good. I want this service to be good. How can I do this? And they forget that you're supposed to do transactions with the thing you have improved. So write this one down. Most entrepreneurs are not successful businessmen. Most entrepreneurs are not successful businessmen. Because we have to also learn business. That is the next logic we'll talk about. So most entrepreneurs are not successful businessmen. That you can see so many people that say, I'm an entrepreneur, but they're still struggling. I'm an entrepreneur. Of course, things are not just going where they want to go. So most entrepreneurs are not successful businessmen. Full stop. So this second logic is about being an entrepreneur. So the second logic is about becoming an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is improving or making things better. Entrepreneurs improve things and make things better. So anywhere you go and you have a sense of improving something and making it better in your church, in your village, anywhere you go, sincerely you're an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurs, they always want to improve things and make things better. Maybe you go to any place, the place is unkept. Maybe you go to any place of leadership, they need somebody to add value. You say, I'll volunteer myself. So you are truly an entrepreneur. So anybody that wants to create wealth must definitely imbibe the part of entrepreneur, of being an entrepreneur. So if you dodge it, you're possible dodge it and say, oh, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. Let me dodge this process. That means the chance of becoming wealthy is difficult as in material rich. Let me put it like that. So the entrepreneur is about improving or making things better. If you have gotten that one down, shall I? So you go to any place you go, you feel you can contribute some value, you can make things better. You are truly an entrepreneur. So I want us to also write this one down. An entrepreneur is always caught up with I have a product, I have a product and services. An entrepreneur is always caught up with I have a product or services. An entrepreneur is always caught up with I have a product or I have a product, comma, services, comma, improve giftings, comma, talent. An entrepreneur is always caught up with I have a product, comma, services, comma, improve giftings, comma, talent. And most entrepreneur is always caught up. They always you always see them in this particular realm. They always tell you, I have a product, I have a services, I have an improved giftings, I have talent, I have idea, I have vitality, I have fidelity, I'm honest, I'm this, I'm that. Entrepreneur is always caught up with I have a product or services, improve giftings, comma, talent, and forget transaction or making money from it. That's the biggest challenge of entrepreneurs. Most entrepreneurs, you see, that are not making money, that are not achieving their dreams, they're always caught up with it. I have a product, I have a services, I have this, I have talent, I have gifts, I can sing, I can dance, I can do this. And they forget to make money. They forget transactions or making money from it. So that is the biggest problem we have. That's why we said, don't just be an entrepreneur, be a businessman. You can learn business. We'll talk about that very soon. So why you see many entrepreneurs today struggle is because they're always obsessed with getting there. You can see carpenters, some of them, those carpenters that are not, most carpenters that are not even doing well. They do a good job like this. You can carve the wood, nail the wood, arrange this, do that. You can look at it, wow, why is he broke and poor? Because he's always obsessed about, I want to do this, I want innovation, I want to do this. And they forget to do transactions. Entrepreneurs are always caught up with, I have a product, I have a services, improve gifting, talent, and forget transactions or making money from it. You see them, they can sing, they can dance, they can do this, they can do that one. Why is he broke? And you sit them down to talk with them. They will do their history, okay? Like this, they will bring paper. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. But why is he broke? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I need money, because they're always caught up with that act of, I want to be improved in prospecting, in this, in that. I'm really going to, but they forget to make money. So you forget to close transactions. They don't know how to close transactions. They don't know how to make sales. They don't know. Yesterday, one of the guys I know in town just came to my house. We spoke till 10 o'clock in my house, so we're just outside. The guy is very smart. Like, I'm talking about smart. Smart, I've never seen anybody. I've never seen. The guy is very smart. They put it like that. Very smart. But he's still broke. When I talked to him, let me teach you how to sell. He said, no, I cannot sell. I don't like to talk. I said, well, you're talking to me already. You're talking to me already. That language is only spiritual beings have language. Only spiritual beings have language. That's why language is something that if you don't know how to convert it into money, you will still be struggling. So you must know how to sell. He said, I cannot. I said, you learned it. Okay. Do you know how to drive a car before? He said, no. I said, how do you know how to? He said, you learned it. I said, do you know how to drive a bicycle before? He said, no. I said, he said, you learned it. I said, the doctor didn't he learn anything, carpentry, everything must be learned because man's capacity to learn is God's gift to man. Man's willingness to learn is a man's choice. I said, you have not just make up your choice to learn. You decide to learn all these things you are doing. You know, there's a guy I met in Abuja one time. Of course, I don't want to mention his name because you may be watching me right now, right? So this guy is very smart. Because of his smartness, I invested 800K in his life, 800,000. I told him, guy, this thing you're working on, I'm love it already. I'm passionate about it. Carry 800K, put them, improve on it. Let's make money. But the guy was still caught up to today. He's still improving. He's still wanting every time, improving. When I told him, Baba, I think I don't need to associate with you anymore for now because you don't want to open up your mind to business. A closed mind is worse than a blind eye. Open up your mind to opportunity. Open your mind to, let's convert what you already put to money. Say, no, let's get it better. You know, every year, innovation is coming up. Yes or yes? So it's caught up in that rat race of let's get it better. Let's get it better. I told him, see, you don't wait for perfect moment. You take the moment and make it perfect. You don't wait for things to be 100% okay. Start the journey. The journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles begin with a step. Just start the way you are, how you are. Just start. Keep starting. Keep taking action. Turn action. As you keep taking action, it's not about gathering knowledge and information. It's about taking action with the ones you have. One of my mentors always said, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on cold. That means you have so much knowledge, but you can't even apply anything with it. That you are even worse than someone without knowledge, they're still taking action. So please, being an entrepreneur is taking action. And some people forget to make money as an entrepreneur. So we'll talk about the third one very soon. But let's just take one or two notes here right now. Okay, don't write this one now. Just listen to me. An entrepreneur is someone who goes out to improve his product or services to the highest premium and highest level of value or utility. And he gave birth to an idea, dreams, vision, and is a mother of an idea, of course, product or services, but he forgets to make money and do transaction with it. He's so proud of his products, he's so proud of his services, and he holds it so tight to his heart, and he will to let it go to make money with from it. So that's an entrepreneur for you. These guys, you shouldn't talk to you. You so marvel, how can this talented person still be struggling financially? Because he's just an entrepreneur who doesn't want to become a business person. So as you discover, write this one down. As you discover that you are passionate about your virtues, as you discover that you are passionate about your virtues could be ideas, fidelity, vitality, gifting, talent. As you discover that you are passionate about your virtues, bracket to me, talent, skills, giftings. As you discover that you are passionate about your talent, about your skills, your virtues, as you discover that you are passionate about your virtues, talent, gifting, etc. And as you discover you are passionate about your virtues, and you improve on your virtues, turning them into products or services, example like tailoring, carpentry, as you discover you are passionate about, identify that I have a talent, I have giftings, I have an idea, you identify it, you turn the values into, of course, virtues into value. As you discover that you are passionate about your virtues, bracket, talents, giftings, and you turn them into value, like carpentry, tailoring, etc. As you discover you are passionate about your virtues and you turn them into values, there is a need to live, there is a need to improve it by making transactions from it. So there's a need to improve it and make and do transactions from it, and continuous there's a need to improve it and do transactions from it. So not just go there and say, okay, I am good in talking, I'm good in communication, I'm good in sales, I'm good in marketing, I'm good in drawing, I'm good in art, I'm good in craft, I'm good in this. As you are improving it to a premium value, premium product, you improve it. The next thing to do is to do the third logic, which is the logic of business. The logic of what? Business. That's the third logic. Don't just stay on the number two. Try to, of course, transaction with your, of course, package it. As already packaged, because at the point of being an entrepreneur, that's where you can start creating a brand. Turn a brand. You can start creating a brand from there. So the next thing is to start transactions, because business or transactions. Turn on transactions. So either you call it business or transactions. So that's the third logic. So the purpose of number one is number four. We have not done number four yet. So if you didn't start with number four in mind, number one is useless. You will not be patient through the process of being an entrepreneur. You can't be patient. So because to become an entrepreneur, it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. 10,000 hours. Anything you put, 10,000 hours. It will become a good entrepreneur at about 3 years. 3 years per year, putting 8 hours in a day, depending. Somebody said that if you're working for 8 hours a day, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or 9 to 5, Nigeria, 9 to 5, maybe 8 to 4, civil servant, you're working for 8 hours in a day, you can survive. Because to survive means that you're working 8 hours, 40 hours in a week, Monday to Friday. But you work more than 40 hours in a week, that means you are breaking through to live a life of your dreams. So 8 hours is for survival, above 8 hours is for a fulfillment. So not fulfillment is to become a billionaire. So people that become billionaires, they work more than 8 hours. All of a sudden, they go to work by 8 o'clock, looking at time. Oh, 4 o'clock, oh, 5 o'clock, I want to go home. Time never reach. They're looking at time. Today is already 11th or so. Those people that are working to survive, they are salary earners. Those people that begin to count this. Oh, month end never reach. Month end never, because their mind is always month end. They are not interested to think about anything. They are not interested to improve anything. They are only just to collect salary and spend. Look up to another month end. Collect money and spend. And it's very bad to survive in an economy like Nigeria because your life is at risk. So as an entrepreneur, as you are improving your product or services, as you are forming into a brand, as you put in 10,000 hours, 3 years to improve that thing. So imagine that you don't even know. Becoming a successful entrepreneur will cost you a minimum of 10,000 hours. You're already putting 5,000 hours. You're already crying. Oh, this is not working for me. Oh, this is not working. This is not working. In fact, I woke up this morning, me and my wife were just talking. So it was one of our family friend we know. She was already into a business. So she has spent about 2 years already in that business. But you know, everything in life has challenges. So she has challenges already in her business. So she came to talk to my wife that she want to try something else in 2024. My wife told her, the one you're already doing, it's already, he has the capacity to give you the money you're looking for. He said, you know. And you know these people, and they like to give excuses. Excuses are the currency we used to buy failure. Because he doesn't know that for you to become better at something, you have to put in that number of, you know that you're going to take you 9 months to give birth to a child. You're not going to worry because you understand the logic of the process of that thing you're involved in. You know, it will take 4 years to be a graduate. Because you cannot be patient in a process whose logic you don't understand. So once you know, becoming an entrepreneur will cost you a minimum of 10,000 hours in anything to become an expert. About 3 years plus. You'll not be worried at 1 year. You're not worried at 2 years. You know that it will take me this number of time, of course, to become an expert. Yes or yes? Let's talk about the logic of business. Then of business. Write this one down. Before I even talk about the business, just write it down. Entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your product or services. Business is about cash flow or transaction. Write that one down. Entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your business or services. Entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your businesses to form a brand. Entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your business to form a brand. That is about entrepreneurship. Business is about transaction or cash flow. Business is about cash flow or transactional. Let's put it like that. So entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your business or services to a brand. Remember, you must be a personal brand to form a business brand. So you're not a personal brand, it cannot be a business brand because your business brand is going to build on your personal brand. So entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your business or services to form a brand. Because you need a brand. You need a brand. Business is about cash flow or transactional. Business is about cash flow or transactional. So now you are learning, you are applying those things in your mind clinic. You are building a community already. So you are building yourself. Before you start packaging all this stuff into books, into CDs, into YouTube, into digital products. Of course, some of you have seen me develop some content of my quotes everywhere, do some short videos. That thing is drawing traffic already. Very soon now, my page will be monetized. Facebook will be paying me. Very soon, my YouTube channel will monetize. YouTube will be paying me. So imagine that. This same thing I'm doing to you, but I was doing it every time, working on it. I'm still working on it anyway. I'm still working on it, but as I'm working on it, I'm beginning to get on that. I need to package it right now and then begin to put it on different channels. Before you know, already 3 people have called me this year already, asking for my personal mentorship program. I even told one, I tried to tell one, try to find out what kind of problem he or she is facing that they want to solve and how much I'm going to charge. I'm not going to charge less than $1,000. It's over ₦1 million. I'm going to mentor you more than $1 million. You know what? Carry your money, go out. So the thing is that before I come to that point, I must have built a team. I must have built something. I must have created a brand. I must have created some level of success. Then of success. So that's why you see, if you don't, entrepreneurship about improving the quality of your products or services to form a brand. And to form a brand, I'm telling you today, it's going to cost you 10,000 hours or 3 years plus. That's why you need focus. Then of focus. Because the journey is hard. You need persistent. The journey is far. You need consistent. Then of consistent. Anything that is hard needs persistence. Anything that has to do with long thing, long distance, long waka, you need consistent. That means if you're not consistent in whatever you do, you quit, you quit. You cannot become successful. You cannot become an entrepreneur. You cannot become fulfilled in that thing. If you do the habit of quitting, start something, you quit. Start relationship, you quit. Start business, you quit. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. You become a quitter. That will now be your portion. Say amen. Amen. Touch yourself. Say I'm a success. Touch yourself, a millionaire. Most of us would have gone far in this business if you never quit. Most of us started the journey. One day you just wake up and say, I don't feel like going to office today. Show me a man that do business like that and succeed in life. Even Akara woman is faithful to go to that Akara spot every day morning by 6 a.m. in the morning. Yes or yes? Even Aboki is faithful to be in that spot every day by 3-4 p.m. in the evening. Yes or yes? Nobody starts something and quit, start and quit and become successful. Nobody. I can assure you that. So entrepreneurship is about improving the quality of your products or services to form a brand which demands 10,000 hours or 3 years plus, while business is about cash flow or transaction. Are you with me? In Logic 3, that is Logic 3 now, business. It's all about transaction, sales, marketing. It's about transaction, sales, marketing. It's something I wanted to give out to us. Okay, yes. It's about sales, marketing. It's about sales, marketing. It's about sales and marketing. Don't write this one down, but listen to me. You need to get to this stage. You need to get to a stage in your life. What is running on your head is money, sales. So, yes, you need to get to that stage in your life where what's wrong. So, there's something about marketing I wanted to share with us. Marketing has to do with 3 things. There are 3. So, when you come to business, you must master these 3 things in marketing. So, number 1 thing you must master in marketing is advert. Advert. You must master advert. So, what is advert? Let's write it down. Okay, let me give you the 3 first before I write it down. The next one is campaign. Campaign. The next one there, number 2 is campaign. Number 3 is a promotion, promoting. There are 3 things there. So let's look at this together. What is advert? Write this one down. Advert is making sure that people see. Advert is making sure that people see you, see your brand, see your product or services. That is making your business visible to everyone. Advert is making sure that people see you, people see your brand, people see your product or services. Advert is making sure that people see you, see your brand, see your product or services. Making your product, being visible as possible. Being visible as possible. Advert is making sure that people see you, people see your brand, people see your product or services. Full stop or bracket open. Being visible as possible. The visibility, just be everywhere. Advert, flyer, card, radio jingles. Make sure people hear about you. This advert, just making sure you are visible. Visibility is advert. You are visible. People can click, people can like. Just be visible. That's advert. And you need that in business. You need that. Advert is making sure that people see you, people see your product or services or your brand. Bracket open. Visibility. Be visible as soon as possible. Everywhere be visible. That's about advert. Be visible. Then campaign is putting around purpose, message, or a story behind that product or services. Campaign is putting behind it. Putting around, gathering around purpose for that your product, message for that your product, value for that your product, story behind the product. That's when they do advert of Amatem. This is a malaria tablet. Look at somebody do like this, and they do something like this on television, right? So they're now adding some messages. Like if you take the drugs, you're going to pump your heart like this, all those things. So that's our messages. So campaign is about putting around things you must put around your product or services you make visible. Is purpose, message, story, value behind it. So it's also add value. So if you do adverts without campaign, people will not understand the message, they will not understand the purpose, they will not understand the story or the value behind that product or services. Remember, this one is to make visibility of your brand, your product or services, or values or anything. This one is about adding purpose. Then purpose. Add purpose to it, add message to it, add value to it, add a story to it. That's our campaign. Campaign. So promoting is delivering the proper value to the people. So it's giving them the value to buy. This one you are delivering they are being promoted, giving them the value to buy. You can say this thing, you buy 2, you get 1 free. You are delivering the real value to them. This is what it will do for you. You are doing the real value to them. So this one is about visibility. This is about, of course, message, purpose, value, story. This one is delivering the real value to the people. After advertising, there's no value to give. You are not promoting anything. So you must add value to that thing. That's how you can see very soon I'm giving out adverts already. People are seeing me visibility. I'm adding messages to it. Now I'm going to charge money. I'm going to be the most sought after mastermind mentor from Africa. Is that good or very good? So you want to do something have to do with mastermind. You have to sort me. Pay me $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, $100,000. Yes or yes? Now small. Now we will now be most sought after mastermind mentor from Africa. They're calling from all over the world. I will go and talk and make money from it. That is it. This is what I'm telling you now. This same thing I'm telling you. I will go and tell them the same thing. I will collect money. You know, you think I'm. So this one now press up. Turn up, press up. We are gymming. You know, champion are not mixed on the stage. Champion are made outside the stage. They only come to the stage to display. Turn on display. That time when I'm teaching, I don't use my notes. I don't use my note. They will just type the note one side. I will teach as if, you know, that's clapping for me. That's this one I'm using the note to do testing. And, you know, after I run thing right now, I can't use and the given now. I teach you now, so it is start my subconscious mind. The more I teach, the more I know. Yes or yes? That I give you a platform to also do the same thing. I call it mind clinic. Turn on mind clinic. Go there and exercise make yourself start doing the gym in there. Because see, there's something about brain. The more you train the brain, the more smarter the brain becomes. The more you pump your brain, like it has muscles, you know, brain muscles. The more you gym it, the more you task it. I thought the thinking is the hardest thing to do. That's why poor people don't do it. You know, education is not about gathering facts and information. It's a capacity to train your brain to think. Capacity to think makes you entrepreneur. Then an entrepreneur. So let's talk about this thing called business a little bit. If you are still with me, shall I? Okay, let's go back and talk a little bit about business. I say business about cash flow. Turn on cash flow. Write this on now. Wealth creation is about identifying. Let me try to sum up some things today. Let me do some recap for us so that at least you can tie up some of this thought. Wealth creation is about identifying the virtues that you have. Wealth creation is about identifying the virtues. Wealth creation is about identifying the virtues that you have, which you can turn into products or services. Which you can turn into a unique product or services. Wealth creation is identifying the virtues that you have, which you can turn into a unique product or services. Wealth creation is identifying the virtues that you have already embedded in you, which you can turn into product or services, and improve it to become a brand. And improve it to become a brand that solves problems for mankind, people, or society. Wealth creation is about identifying the virtues already embedded in you. Wealth creation is identifying the virtues already embedded in you, which you can turn into unique products or services, and improve it to become a brand, and do transaction or business with it to make money in exchange. You can see what's happening right now in wealth education. Now, this is education. Wealth education. So I talk about education. They're giving you to draw out those things already inside of you to form it. So education. It's not just, it's about identifying the virtues already embedded in you, which you can turn into value or products or services, and improve it to become a brand. And then do transaction with it to make money in exchange. So mind someone that he doesn't want to even identify that he has virtues already embedded in him. He's jumping, identifying his own virtues, his own uniqueness, his own gifting, what God has put inside of him that the world is waiting for. He jumped that one. He don't want to even do improvement. He won't make money. He won't make money. You tell him and say, come, make I teach you how I could discover what's in the inside of you. Say, often forget about it. Now money I define. I need money. I define money. This is called lottery mindset, coupon mindset, Niger bait mindset, lucky job, great success mentality. What do I call them? They want to carry 100 naira and do Niger bait and make $50,000. They are telling you this is sure odd. They'll carry 16 game and put sure odd 50 naira, sure odd 500 naira, sure odd. Oh my God! I have an uncle that do coupon. They not coupon. Every time this man come back, he tell you cut one. They not cut one. All his money, all his pension money, all the retirement money has gone in since I was born. This my uncle has been doing coupon till now that I'm old. I can tell you this man nothing to write home about. The thing has turned the man to kai kai. Then kai kai is now after doing coupon. His brain don't shift. So he go doing kai kai to calm the morale down. He collects his pension coupon from coupon to kai kai. Nothing, no car, no land. He's looking. See, there's nothing like shortcut. You want to become successful in life, it's about sustainability. It's not about just make the money. So if you jump from 1 to 3, or you don't even start 1, but you jump 2, You are not patient for the full process to happen. You jump to 3. Okay, you have an illusion of speed. But because it's by deducting from you. So let me give you something to write down to round up this one today. Not all entrepreneurs are businessmen. Not all entrepreneurs are businessmen or businesswomen. Not all entrepreneurs are business. That's how we call this community business learning community. So you come to learn business. Because you're already blessed. All of you are blessed already. Not all entrepreneurs are businessmen or women. Not all entrepreneurs are businessmen or businesswomen. You're already blessed. You have giftings already. You have talent. The world is waiting for you. Then you have started improving on it. You started improving, but now the problem is that you don't even know. You don't learn how to do transactions. You don't learn how to do adverts. You don't learn how to do campaign. You don't learn how to do promote. How do you do that? What about sales? Sales is uncovering the value of your product to someone else so they can see more need to buy it. So you don't even know how to explain your products in such a way that someone can give you money. Some of you know what to say, but you lack words in your mind to express yourself. You lack vocabulary in your mind to express yourself. That's the thing. Education gives you reading book, put words in your mouth. Reading book give you words to use to play. But see, black man will get within one talk. But you know one talk him. In one talk him, but you know now in one talk him. The thing about you dey vex am. You dey vex am. That's why they want people to do something with blind people or deaf and dumb. They want to say something, the deaf and dumb cannot explain. He go fight you because you want talk him, you don't know. You know that he won't talk him. You understand? The deaf and dumb, they cheat on the guy they vex, he hide the red. He won't talk him, you know people will fight you because you know your business. So that is what happened. So if you are not reading, you are not learning, you are shooting yourself on your leg because there are so many things that cannot find expression through you because you don't have the capacity and the vocabulary to communicate effectively. And remember, I told you something that making money using words is far better than making money through energy. Because with words, you can inspire people, you can close deals of $50 billion. With words, you can change the world. You can change the world with words of your mouth. But strength is limited. Strength is limited to just that way you are. So please learn to develop yourself. So business is one of the important things you need to do. Write this one down again. So business is about making money from the product. Business is about making money from the brand you created. Business is about making money from the brand you created. Business is about making money from the brand you created. So you do not even create a brand. You don't even know you need a brand. You don't even know. I gave us 45 minutes training on branding. Go and check it on YouTube. It's already there. For that on branding. So talk about branding. Adding name, adding colors, adding things to things. To make it your own. To make it your own. Business is about making money from a brand you created. So where do you create the brand? Where do you create the brand? Where do you create the brand? From being an entrepreneur. That's how you create the brand. All of us need a brand. All my mastermind mentors, they are brand. All of them have brand. All of them have. Even Bon Billon has a brand called Wealthy what? Wealthy Tribe. Definitely. Mr. Wilson, what is your own brand? Mr. Wilson, your brand. Tell me your brand. Bagam. Tell me your brand. Architect, tell me your brand. Your community name, tell me. Okay, definitely. Elizabeth Chow, tell me your brand. Mr. Dr. Item, tell me your brand. Excellency. All of them have brands. They are building their brands every day, and it's daily action. Then action. That this is your brand, philosophy, institution you are going to create. Even when you leave this world, the philosophy will still continue. The brand will still continue. That brand will keep paying your family over and over and over again. Mercedes is somebody's name. Benz is somebody's name. Toyota is somebody's name. Dangote is somebody's name. Tell your neighbor, what is your name? Of course, Steve Jobs is a personal brand who created a business brand called Apple. Tell Apple. Of course, Elon Musk is a personal brand who created a brand called Tesla. Tell Tesla. Mark Zuckerberg is a personal brand who created a brand called Facebook. Tell Facebook. You have to create a brand. Tell anyone, neighbor, create a brand. That I don't like the volume is low. Tell anyone, neighbor, create a brand. Live for something. Okay, live. If you don't live for something, you sit down for everything. You don't stand up for something, you sit down for everything. You don't have to live for something. So let's see how we can take the next one now. Logic 4. Let's see how we can take logic 4. If you are with me, shall I? Oh my God. This is wonderful. Today is wonderful. Okay. Let's see how we can do logic 4. Logic 4 is assets. Tenor assets. So the reason for doing logic 1 is because of logic 4. Asset. Tenor assets. That's asset. That is the reason. The reason why we are doing this line, we are doing it because of assets. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. So, okay, write this one. Assets is anything that gives you money independently of your own activity. Asset is anything that gives you money independently of your own activity. Asset is anything that gives you money independently from your own activities. Asset is anything that gives you money independently of your own activities. That means the reason why we are building, creating wealth, so we can buy assets. If that can give you money independently from your own activities, independent from your own involvement. Anything that can give you money independently from your own activities. Asset is anything that can give you money independently of your own activities. Asset is anything that can put money in your account independently of your own involvement, independent of your own activities. Asset is anything that can give you money independently of your own activities. That means whether you are there or not, that thing keep giving you money. That is the reason why we are doing what we are doing. If what we are doing is just to make money and chop, would you want to get a job now? No, we want to create people, build a team, organization, community, so that even when you are not there, the thing can still give you money. Even when you are no more on earth, you can still be getting money. Even your children, even when you are on grave, you still make money. Whenever they die, their business died because they never had asset in their mind at the point of them starting that business or doing whatever they want to do. So, okay, listen to me. Don't write this one down. Any items, relationship, assets that gives you money, independent or outside of your own input or activities, is called asset. You use your margin to buy assets. Write this one down. Use your margin to buy assets. Use your margin to buy assets. And create a system of brand. Use your margin. The money you make, the first money you make is called margin. Any money you make is called margin. Until that money makes money, it's called profit. Use your margin to buy assets and create a system of brand or legacy around your business. Use your margin. Margin is spelled M-A-R. Yes, margin. Use your margin to buy assets. Use your margin to buy assets or create a system of brand or legacy around your business. So that is the reason why we are doing what we are doing. We want to buy assets. We want to own landed property, own, of course, treasury bills, own bonds, own oil wells, own telecom. Things that will give us money, whether we are there or not. Use your money, use your margin to buy assets or create a system of brand or legacy around your business so that it can pay you outside your own personal involvement. So they can earn money outside your own personal involvement. Full stop. Use your margin to buy assets or create a system of brand or legacy around your business so they can earn money without your personal involvement. Without your personal involvement. Without your personal involvement. So use your margin to buy assets. Use your margin to buy assets and create a system of brand or legacy around your business so they can earn money without your personal involvement. So the reason why we are doing Logic 1 because of Logic 4. All the things we are paying them that we can buy assets. What I want to build hostels, you want to build event center, you want to build the residential A, B, and B kind of thing, or you want to own treasury bill, you want to own stocks, you want to own shares, what are you going to own that will give you money whether you are there or not? That is the reason why we are doing what we are doing. So when you buy assets, don't write this one down, just listen to me. When you buy assets, make sure that your business is doing well. Just write it down. When you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. To buy more assets without you not having to sell the original asset. When you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. Most people, they buy assets today, they sell that land, they call it capital gain, instead of building something on it to get cash flow, residual income. When you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. When you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. To buy more assets without having to sell your old assets. If you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. To buy more assets without selling other assets. Let's put it like that. Without selling other assets. Because somebody to do something, they'll sell land to go and start business. They have to tell this to go and do this. No, that is very wrong. So when you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. Solidify before you expand. Solidify first. If you buy assets, make sure your business is doing well. To buy more assets without having to sell other assets. So like I always tell us, that the reason why we are working hard today, we are laboring, we are making effort, is to make money. Is to make money, or you make margin. That money is called money or margin. Use that money to invest in income generating assets or investment. That is investment. Income. When that investment bring money, that money is called profit or interest. That is the one you spend. You don't spend the one you work for. You spend the one investment work for. If you spend the one you work for, okay, let me do like this. I think I need to even draw the triangle self. Let me even draw a triangle, self. It's like this. This is called profit. This is called expenses. Expenses. So you work, you labor, you work for money, you make money, you go to work, you collect salary, save 10%, 20%. Use that money to buy income generating asset or investment. When it brings money, it's called profit. Not profit. That is the one he used to do expenses. Poor man is a poor man because he spent his money from here. A rich man is a rich man because he spent his money from here. A poor man spends his money he work for. A rich man spends the money investment work for. This is what differentiates a poor man and a wealthy man. Poor people spend money here. A rich man spend the money. Poor people carry their money from here and start to spend on bills. Bills like what? Rent, transportation, feeding, clothing, etc. They work hard, make money, spend. Work hard, make money, spend. Work hard, make money, spend. They can do that thing from January to they have little nothing to show for it. Because they thought that money was meant to be spent. Money was never meant to be spent. The essence of making money is to use money to make more money before you spend. That is the essence of making money. Give it to him. Thank you. Yeah, give it to him. Thank you. I'll get it from you later. Thank you. So the reason for making money is to use money to make more money before you spend. So the reason is that because of validation, poor people want to be liked. Rich men want to be respected. So whoever you offend on your journey of creating wealth, when you are wealthy, they will forgive you. What did I say? On your journey of creating wealth, when you are wealthy, they will forgive you. Whoever you pleases on your journey of creating wealth, when you could not make wealth, they will call you a fool. So that's the reason why you don't try to please the world. Nobody has able to please the world, and you don't live for people's opinion. People's opinion don't pay your bills. If Kioska is not come to please the world, why do you want to please the world? The most important thing, the best gift you can give to your family member, to your loved one, is to be successful. When you are supposed to inspire them to also do the same thing. You know what they'll be thinking? If you can do it, I can do it also. But once you are now giving excuses why you need to spend all your money, see, any money, any problem that cannot wait for your money to multiply is not meant for you to solve. Some problem die by ignoring them. Some expire with time. Yes or yes? So your money is supposed to wait. Your problem is wait for your money to multiply. If you cannot wait, that money was not meant for you to solve. When you're saving this money, buy assets. And assets. The reason why we are working hard to make money is not to squander. Why we're working hard to make money is to buy assets, income generating assets, investment that will give us money. This is the one we squander. This is what we keep doing. This is what we do, Dorime. In fact, one of my guys was talking about the Hausa, the Kano Kaduna axis multi-millionaire. They said it's in their culture in Kano Kaduna axis that once you make your first 1 million naira, your house will not change, your clothes will not change, your food will not change. You carry that 1 million naira, put back in that same bin that gave you the 1 million naira back. Put it back, all, put it back. When you now be generating now 1 million naira again, you put it back the second time. Until you have done that 6th time, that is when you can now change your food. That's why you can say all day that push you battle. They have trailers. They are still pushing you battle. They have 5 wives in their village. You don't know. Because your business must recycle 6th time. It's in the 7th time that you think about spending. But you know us, as you make 500,000, everybody knows say you don't get 500,000. In fact, your own, you say, you even go buy, you buy that whole money, go buy iPhone, waiting the column. You make it go and go show them, say, I don't buy phone. I know even, that's all your money. That is all your money. So you're supposed to do what they call simplification. What I call it? Simplification. Cut down expenses. They just stay on basic, which I call food, shelter, clothing. What did I say? Food, shelter, clothing. Just do that thing for some time. Get money to buy assets. It's when I say bring money that you can now eat shawarma, ice cream, pizza. If your money doesn't make money, don't buy shawarma, don't buy ice cream, don't buy pizza. Because you are not worthy to buy it yet. So you are still building. They're not building. There come a day, they are going to buy pizza for you. But there's a book you read, Richest Man in Babylon. The guy was broke and poor, but he listened to, of course, his mentor. That told him to save 10% of his money. He should pay himself first. So he was paying himself the 10% and use the money to do investment. Investment in the Richest Man in Babylon. So when that investment bring money, that's the one he now hosted his friends. 3 of his friends came to him to ask him, we were friends though, we grew together, went to the same school. How come he become so rich and wealthy and the rest of us are still struggling financially? He said because he paid himself 10%. Because how can you make money, work and make money? You use the money, pay NEPA bill, pay house rent. You pay everybody, pay keke man. You pay everybody, but you did not pay yourself. You that work, you did not pay yourself. Have you seen why people, that the reason why they're working, they're not thinking about assets. They're not thinking about what to eat. That's why they're not thinking about assets. That's why they squander all their money. Because if you're thinking about assets, you will save 10%, 20% for the purpose of using that money to invest it, to bring more money for you. If you are with me, shall I? So, let's take this one down. So many people spend money from their business. So many people spend money from their business. That is why they are broke and poor. They are supposed to spend money from their assets. So many people spend money from their business, not their asset, which is wrong. Let's keep it like that. So many people spend money from their business, not their assets, which is wrong. So once you spend money from your business, the one you work for, and the money come, that is wrong. So we spend money from their business, not their assets. So we spend money from their business and not their assets. So spending money from your business is wrong. Spending money from your assets is correct. So many people spend money from their business, not their assets, which is wrong. So if you have been doing that, stop it. Tell neighbor, stop it. The worst one is to borrow money to pay debt. Okay, in 2024, stop it. Tell us, stop it. If it's a habit, just go and pray. See, let me tell you something. Go and meet a pastor. Now we need pastor. Seriously. Now we need pastor. But after teaching you, we need pastor to cast out the demons. Because I know that ignorance is not a demon. We cannot cast it out. The only solution to ignorance is knowledge, light and enlightenment. But I've given you knowledge. But no fuck, I know village people are still pursuing you. So we need pastor to do his job. So please, you are born again, go to your pastor, kneel down, humble yourself. Let him pray for me, because I always borrow money to pay debt. This year will not be like that. You normally go to shrine. Please go and meet Babalawo. Now is the time. You need Babalawo now to pour the so that some of your brain go correct, right? So this year, 2024, you will not borrow money to pay debt in Jesus' name. Amen. You are not saying them. Say the big amen now. I said you will not borrow money to pay debt in Jesus' name. So I said many people spend money from their business, not their asset, which is wrong. Full stop. Spend money from your assets. Example of asset: house. That is digital asset. We have digital assets. Spend money from your assets. Example: digital asset, house assets, service assets, physical assets, etc. Spend money from your asset. Let's tie up the knots for today. So by tomorrow, I'll give you the remaining 3 logic. There are 7 logic of wealth education. So the first 4 is called fundamental logic. It's non-negotiable. There's a need to identify. The first one is for identification and creation. Logic of wealth creation is to identify that you have these virtues already inside of you. Turn them into value. Turn on value. The logic of entrepreneurship is improving that value to become a premium brand. Improve that value you created to become premium. The logic of business is making money from the developed and improved virtues. So you're already making money from the developed and improved virtues. Right? The logic of assets is to use the money from your business to buy independent income generating assets, independent income generating machine, independent income generating a program. So that the reason for doing business is to buy assets. Assets should pay your bills. Assets should pay your bills. What did I say? Okay, that's where we're going to stop today. It's already 9 o'clock. So tomorrow we'll start on time. Please, I don't like the fact that we're starting late these days. So please try and come around early tomorrow. We have a lot. We have 3 logic to go, which is the most important logic, because the essence of logic, foundational logic is what? Transcendental logic. So that's what we're going to look at tomorrow. So for the online community, please don't get involved in business without mentorship. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. You don't want to make all the mistakes, get a mentor today. See you in tomorrow's class. God bless you. For the rest of us, say, look at your notes. What did you learn today? Have you learned something today? It might just be one thing. It might just be one thing. It might just be a take-home. A one thing for you. A one thing for you. Please check your notes. What is your take-home today? Check your notes.